Hi, I'm Dave. I'm a Greenpeace campaigner. I want to talk to you about F-gases. You'll have heard about climate change and the main greenhouse gas that's causing it, which comes from these. What you might not have heard is that there are some gases that have an even worse impact on the climate. One of these super greenhouse gases is a refrigerant. They cool our drinks, our drivers, and our shoppers. They're known as HFCs, hydrofluorocarbons, part of a nasty group of chemicals called F-gases. HFCs are a huge, growing threat to the climate. If you released into the atmosphere the 300 grams of HFC in your fridge at home, it would have the same effect on the climate driving a Volkswagen Golf from London to Moscow. Imagine the millions of cooling units junked every year. That number's set to rise pretty dramatically over the next few years, as more people in developing countries can afford refrigeration and air conditioning. By 2050, we're talking about the equivalent of 34,000 Volkswagens, driving from the Earth to Jupiter and back. That's 10% more than the total carbon emissions the US is scheduled to emit next year. That's a major planetary problem. Which is why I've taken my clothes off to talk to you about it. Why else would you listen to someone talking about an organofluorine compound? Thanks, Mum. The good news is that F-gases can just go away. Solutions are tried, tested, and ready to go. Natural refrigerants are just that. Refrigerants as nature intended them, with a minimal impact on the environment. Back in the early 90s, Greenpeace pioneered a natural refrigerant technology called GreenFreeze. That's now used in over 350 million domestic refrigerators worldwide. More and more global supermarkets, drink and food providers are investing millions of dollars in making natural refrigerants the future of cool. The challenge now is to convince developing countries that it makes sense to skip HFCs and go straight to natural refrigerants. What we need now is a strong signal from the Copenhagen talks on climate change this December that F-gases are deeply uncool. Because HFCs are such powerful greenhouse gases, getting rid of them is a really easy and effective way of helping tackle climate change. If you care about the future of the planet, go to greenpeace.org/F and sign the petition asking world leaders to phase out HFCs by 2020. Every signature counts. Thanks.